Hey guys, it's Nabo. I'm gonna be doing the basically Mk12 wishlist roster. So let's begin. Fusion, he has to come back. He's the only Earthrealm god that hasn't lost his god title yet. Plus, there's Fire God Liu Kang, who's going to be probably the overseer of things. So he's going to be this ultimate god. So we're going to need like a protector god for Earthrealm. And I take it that he's going to be the main protector god for Mk12, considering the story is now in the past, I believe. Unless they go with Shang Tsung's ending, but yeah. Yeah, so Fusion, yeah, I want him to be back. Shao Kahn. You can't have a game without Shao Kahn, let's be real. Plus the Mk2. Plus he is also one of my favourites, so there is some bias there, but even in saying that, I believe that he's probably going to be a main important figure in the story, considering how, the Great Kung Lao and the Shang Tsung, and he's obviously Shang Tsung's boss in it, so yeah, might as well. Kotal Khan. I don't think he might not even be called Kotal Khan anymore, considering that they retconned the Khan name into like a title now. They got him mixed up, but anyway, yeah, Kotal Khan. One of Shao Kahn's most powerful generals ever gone by law, not by the fucking story. Or the way the story did him was atrocious, to be honest with you, for both Khans actually. But yeah. So Kotal, he's one of the most powerful generals, along with Ermac, Goro, possibly Reiko, probably Reptile as well, but I don't think he will pay much, but he's probably like a secret assassin type. So yeah. And also there is his law with him via the Shokans. Pretty much all the Shokans, they need to come back, in my personal opinion. Now the Goro, especially considering how MKX really, they had this comic series where Goro became the Dragon King, which was a very interesting story concept instead of fucking Chronicle. I don't know who came up with that idea. Yeah, he needs to come back, obviously, because, and also he's the main guy who killed Great Kung Lao. So come on, you gotta have him in there. Yoshiva, Kentaro too. We can also explore like the race between the female Shokan and the Tiger Shokan, and then how they differ. I expect like some sort of rivalry between Kentaro and Goro, considering Kentaro's race is mainly lower class, and I think that'll be interesting to explore. A new character that it's probably going to be a bit of a controversial one, but Mk12, I have a feeling that most of the fan favourites aren't going to be coming back. Some fan favourites are. King Gorbak. He's Goro's dad in the comics. Him and Cole also had beef. King Gorbak also has connections with Shao Kahn. And the Shao Kahn play a major part in, Great Kung Lao's story. So it'll be great to see him come back too. So fan favorites that could potentially come back. Fire God Liu Kang, obviously, he has to come back. I mean, he's pretty much the only modern character that actually fits with the timeline aspect of things now. All the modern heroes basically got wiped out, considering to him in the timeline. He's pretty much the only modern hero character that we have left, so that actually fits now. Obviously, Great Kung Lao, you're gonna have to have. It's a bit debatable because we're using the theme of Kung Lao to, get Great Kung Lao in. Reptile, you have to have. You need to have Reptile, to be honest, because Reptile, obviously, he's out. Reptile, he has to come back. Plus, they didn't even bother to give him a redesign. Omak has to come back. New redesign in Mk12 just to kill him off with the crypt. Come on now. Bullshit. Plus, I think King Gerald is probably going to come back as Omak. There's no way he's going to come back in his actual prime form. He's dead. Along with his wife, Cinder, Yeah, so them two. Yeah, so Cinder and Gerald ain't coming back. Gerald's only going to come back in the form of Ermac if they actually do something with his backstory. But regardless, he has to come back. I don't think. Why are you going to give him a new redesign just to kill him off? Scorpion and Sub-Zero, they're going to have to come back. I mean, it's pretty much obvious. They're the main mascots. They can't force Hanzo and Kuai Liang to do it now. They're going to have to do it with the ancestors. So that's probably like a few fan favourites. I'm not really sure about Shiva because not many people, because but shit. 3D error. There's gonna be some 3D error characters that's gonna come. Havoc, Hotar, and Natara. They played a major role in Deception, and I believe Mk12 is going to be a retelling of Deception in a new timeline, because they've been teasing Onaga for a while now in one ending and intro dialogues in Mk11. Plus, I think it's good to have some representation. And you know how it is with Chaos and Order, you can't have one without the other. It's like with Scorpion and Sub-Zero, so that's why Hosharo has to come back too. Plus, you can do a lot with the movesets for all three of them. Reiko has to come back. I mean, come on, General Shao Kahn, we need to have him there too. Well, if they're planning to get rid of Shao Kahn in this new era, let's just say, then Reiko would be a good choice to, like, step up as Emperor. Was a good. I think now that we're at it, Chrome and Hydro might be a good choice to add in as ninja characters. For the other cyber, I mean, I could add Rain, but is he really involved in the events of Great Kung Lao? As a matter of fact, none of the Danians are. I don't think. Yeah, none of them are. I could be wrong, but I didn't hear any information about them being back in Great Kung Lao. So yeah, Hydro would be a good choice. I might make a concept ninja canon from Chrome to good design, good concept of a character in general. It's just in the execution. The fire elemental gods of mythologies. I mean, the elemental gods, not fire elemental gods. They were probably alive, and this was before the time Shinnok made his attack on the the gods of Earthrealm. So I think that could be it. I'm probably missing some characters. Oh yes, of course, I forgot. Onaga, He's probably gonna be the main boss. They have been teasing him now. Baraka, obviously an old character, is probably gonna be out focused. Like purely, like on pure outward. Motaro, you know, I think it's time we get Motaro now. We probably have the tech to like do his like for like animations. Plus, he has beef with the show, so him and Goto might team up, you know, against them. So, think Geras is probably gonna come back too. Now, hear me out before you man, you know, diss on me saying Geras can't come back, Chronica's dead and whatnot. You know, shut the fuck up, honestly. They never said that Geras can die if Chronica dies, essentially. So Chronica is responsible for Geras' creation, but she ain't exactly responsible for Geras' death, which means after the creation part, Geras is completely free, and I think that would be great potential to explore. He might be a sub-villain along with Shao Kahn, others, and then there could be like some civil wars between, you know, the Oshtek, the Centaurs, and the Shogun. He could potentially start up some shit between them, considering that he's also one of the characters that are from the modern era. That actually makes sense to go back into the past, considering he's a fixed point in time. Citron's probably gonna come back, to be honest, unless they forget about her. But yeah, she's the only viable playable Elder God, unless Liu Kang kills her. But if that's really the case, why doesn't Liu Kang kill Shao Kahn or Naga? Shang's obviously coming back. I mean, he has to. He basically trained Goro. And yeah, that's my wish list. So, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. And I'll see you man soon. Yes.